Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy New here. Got a quick sneak peek of the Dragon Knights and what they're gonna look like. I'll just read off the skills. I'm gonna do my personal opinions on these, which is basically going over the skill. First, we're gonna take a look at Lakia. So it looks like all the Dragon Knights on the first attack goes up to 200% base damage max, and it's one hit. Starting with his second ability, we have Justice. Attacks the enemy target with Blazing Fury and recovers its HP on the damage dealt. This attack always has an attribute advantage. It has 50% drain damage, and skill 1 it's 357 times damage. His second skill attacks enemies within the area and stuns them with a certain chance. Grants a shield to itself based on the damage dealt. This attack ignores the beneficial target's effect and reduces the damage taken. So he ignores damage mitigation, and with it also he has a chance to stun and create a shield 50%. And as for his continuous effect, damage taken at once does not exceed a certain ratio of its max HP. He uses Justice with a certain chance when it's hit by a skill attack. Applies immunity to itself. The shield disappears after taking damage from the enemy attack. We have self immunity, shield, damage cap, ignore beneficial effect, damage mitigation. Overall, he has vamp built in. Pretty insane unit. Alright, and for his ulti, attacks enemies within the area and stuns them. Recovers its HP and grants a shield to itself based on the damage dealt. This attack ignores the target's beneficial effects that reduce damage taken and always has an attribute advantage. So it has the ignore the target's damage reduction, drains 35% of the damage, which is vamp. Attribute advantage when he's attacking, 2 seconds stun, and 50% damage dealt as a shield for 5 seconds. Sorry guys, I wasn't able to get Chow's ulti, but I was able to get his main effects. Again, his basic attack goes up to 200%. It's a one hit. His S2 with Blazing Fury deals damage based on its defense to the enemy target. This attack ignores the target beneficial effects that reduce the damage taken and deals damage based on the dragon's soul level. So it does damage proportionate to attack and defense, ignores the target's damage reduction effects, and then per caster's dragon soul, its damage dealt up by 10%. Our seconds creates an aura that embodies the dragon's energy. Moves a harmful effect on itself every certain time while dragon energy is active, and applies frostbite to enemies within the area with a certain chance. In addition, applies defense up and dragon soul to itself upon removing a harmful effect. Dragon energies for 20 seconds are removable. Every 2 seconds when dragon energy activated, removes one harmful effect. Every 2 seconds when dragon energy is activated, level 1 frostbite for 20 seconds. Upon removing a harmful effect, level 1 defense up for 20 seconds. Nice. Alright, now starting with Leo, just like his brothers, 200% on the first attack, and it's one hit. This S2 deals damage based on defense to enemy, target, and applies skill deceleration. Uses Super Turret 1 when used during Dragon Soul Link with a certain level of Dragon Soul or above. This skill 1, the skill deceleration is for 20 seconds at max. I do not have the max for multipliers. Super Torrent deals damage based on its defense to enemies within the area. This attack penetrates the target's defense, consumes all of its dragon's levels. Third ability, Dragon's Fang. Deals damage based on its defense to enemies within the area and applies skill deacceleration. Applies defense up to itself. Applies Dragon Soul to itself based on the numbers of targets it hit. Alright, and for the passive, it says per caster's Dragon Soul level, damage taken down 3%. Press skill cooled down and up by 100%. Press ultimate gauge up and down effects by 100%. At the start of battle, accelerate skill by 400% for 1.5 seconds. And every 10 seconds in battle, level 1 Dragon Soul unremovable 20 seconds. Alright, and this is Child's ulti. Applies Dragon Soul to itself, then deals damage based on its defense to the enemy target, and applies skill deacceleration. Uses Super Turret 2 if it has a certain level of Dragon Soul or above, and additionally applies Dragon Soul if it has a certain level or below. 2 Dragon Souls unremovable when activated. Level 3 skill deacceleration for 20 seconds. 10 Dragon Souls when used while cast will activate Super Current 2. Caster is level 9 or lower, increases to level 10 Dragon Soul. Super Current 2 deals damage based on its defense to enemies within the area. This attack penetrates the target's defense, consumes all of his Dragon Soul level, and does 50% of the defense penetration. Now onto the LDs for sure. These are stronger than the elements. So his basic attack is just like all the others. It goes up to 200% on a one hit. This is Jaeger with his S2, Justice. The Blazing Fury deals damage based on its max HP. The enemy target applies crit damage down to itself. This attack ignores target's beneficial effects that reduce damage taken, penetrates the target's defense when it's in King Rage, and it says, can enter the state of King Rage based on conditions upon obtaining through the passive. Alright, and this is his skill 3. Deals damage based on its max HP to enemies within the area and applies counterattack and crit damage up to itself. The skill area of this attack increases when it's in King Rage. It penetrates target's defense, uses Justice Revenge with a certain chance when attacked by an enemy while counterattack is on. Can enter King's Rage state based on conditions upon ending through the path. Ability, Justice Revenge. Blazing Fury deals damage based on its max HP to the enemy target and applies crit damage up with a certain chance. This attack ignores the target's beneficial effects that reduce the damage taken and penetrates the target's defense when in King's Rage. So King Rage gains immunity, applies King Rage to itself when a team member is defeated. Instantly recovers the destroyed HP when King Rage is applied and recovers its HP every certain time while King Rage is active. While King Rage is active, accelerates his skill cooldown, deals damage increased, and takes less damage. Alright, so King Rage is when he takes basically a certain amount of damage. These abilities start to proc off, and this is his passive. You get CC immunity. When casters in King Rage, damage dealt up 15%. Damage taken down 15%. When the team member is defeated, King Rage is unremovable, ends upon defeating an enemy. Every sec in King Rage recovers HP equal to 7.5% of max HP. When caster is in King Rage, accelerates skills by 150% and recovers HP destruction. Alright, and just like with Ragdoll, other Dragon Ice's S1 goes up to 200%, and it is a one hit damage deal. His skill 2 is Torrent. Deals damage based on its max HP, enemy target, and applies silence with a certain chance. The damage of this attack is increases based on its lost HP to itself and the target. So, per of the caster's lost HP, it gets 100. It gets 1% per percentage of the lost HP, and then it gets 1% per percentage of the lost HP for the target. 8-second silence. This is Ragdoll's last ability. Deals damage based on its max HP to the enemies within the area and applies block harmful effects within a certain chance. Provokes enemies nearby with a certain chance. Area skill damage and block harmful effects increases if the HP is below a certain ratio and recovers its HP. So it has 41% of the max HP as damage. This is a new debuff they're adding to the game. Block harmful effect removal. That's going to be pretty strong. Provoke for 14 seconds. Recover HP equal to 30% of the max HP. Alright, and this is Ragdoll's passive. Turns a portion of the damage taken and decreases the team monster skill cooldown whenever it is critically hit by a skill attack. Reflects 15% of the damage. When critically hit by a skill attack, decreases monster skill by 15%. So it says monsters skill cooldown, and then it says monster skill. So I'm thinking every time a monster gets a critical hit, that monster skill will cool down. But we'll see how it works when it comes out. And its alt deals damage based on its max HP to the enemies within the area, applies block harmful effect removal with a certain chance, provokes nearby enemies with a certain chance, and recovers its HP. 82% of this max HP as damage, 90% rate, block harmful effect, 90% rate to provoke, and recovers his HP equal to 100% of his max HP on the prowl. Alright guys, that was pretty much the heals. Let me know which which ones you're going for, Elemental or LD. I hope you guys are saving up for these. These are indeed going to be meta changers. I can't wait to see what you guys pull, and I'll be looking for feedback in the comments. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Catch y'all later. Peace.